Pride Month. Got the Pride Parade. Got my cute girlfriend. Got me. And who's this?
Nice. This is Rich Adams. The journey begins.
It's Rich the Vegan. What are you doing?
So I'm going across Canada. I started in Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I'm going all the way to Vancouver, BC. And I'm doing this to raise awareness about the dog meat trade in South Korea, but also about how we treat animals all over the world and here in Canada. So this trip is to raise awareness and to prove that vegans can do anything.
That's fantastic. I gotta say, I'm much shorter than you, but it's most impressive.
I'm standing up on the slope.
It's yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's most impressive, honestly. It's Terry Fox thing.
Yeah.
That's really what he's doing.
Yeah, it was amazing because I was kind of following in his footsteps, and then I got to his monument, and yeah, that was amazing to actually get where he got, and I couldn't believe it, because I'm kind of pushing with 2 feet, and he did what he did, ill, and yeah, so much respect for him.
Yeah, I got much respect for you too, man.
Cheers.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
Nice.
This is your ride.
This is my ride. So I got food, tools, clothing, I got a sleeping bag, a tent, spare tire, some water and food in here, roll mat. Yeah, this is how it goes. So this is my ride.
Sweet. I heard you blew some tires.
Yeah, this back one.
How many times?
So this is tire number 7.
It's tire number 7?
Tire number 7. So I've touched 8 tires. So somehow I've bought and they've been faulty or they blew up. So this is tire number 8. So let's hope I can make it with just the 8 tires.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And where are you heading to?
So today we're going to stay in Regina for a little bit, and then I think I'm going to head down towards Moose Jaw because the wind is in my favour today.
Right, yeah.
That's so important to get the wind at my back. That rarely happens, and today it is. So I'm going to try and push for Moose Jaw today.
So you started in Halifax.
Started in Halifax.
And you're going to end
in English Bay in Vancouver.
Wow. So coast to coast.
Coast to coast.
Basically, yeah.
Atlantic to Pacific.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's been a long journey. This is like week number 10 now on the road.
And what are you averaging kilometers per day?
So at the beginning with the snow and the rain, it wasn't a lot. It was 50, but now, my highest was 127. Yesterday I did 100, so that's what I want to try and aim for now.
Around 100k per day?
Hopefully.
Yeah. That's a good clip.
It is. That's good going. Yeah. With your feet.
With your feet, yeah.
Uphill, because it goes from Halifax, the land actually goes up. So that's why most people go west to east, but I'm going east to west. So I'm actually going uphill all the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so it goes from sea level in Halifax, it goes uphill to the tip of the Rockies, around Rogers Pass, and then it goes downhill.
Wow.
So it's a lot of uphill.
Uphill battle.
It is, and against the wind, because the prevailing winds are westerly. So this is just to prove that we can do anything.
That's right, man.
Being vegan, we can do anything. We get a lot of accusations thrown at us, and a lot of people say, well, I do a tough physical job, I do this, I do that. Well, doing this, I guarantee I'm burning way more calories than nearly everyone in their day-to-day life. And if I can do this, they can go vegan.
You betcha. That's not as hard as you think.
It's easy. If I can be vegan on the road, then you can be vegan at home. It's
You
easy.
bet.
A few little changes, done. And you're living a life of compassion. And that feels good.
I've been doing it for 4 years.
Yes.
No problem.
Nice. We're still alive.
Still alive, kicking
Not
well.
dead. Not dead yet from protein deficiency.
No. All right, well, I don't know. Got anything else to say?
Just, people, think about what you're doing. Look at your actions. Look at the suffering that can come from your actions. Make a change. Go vegan. It feels good. You can be a hero.
You heard it from Rich the Vegan.
Nice. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, yeah.
Good man. Good man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice.
So why did you get into this? What gave you this whole idea?
Because I started in Korea
Okay.
last year, and I just thought it would get attention. And then this is kind of the adult version because I did it on like a kid's one.
Okay.
And then, yeah, and it's good. You know, people ask questions, and it's to prove we can do anything, right? This is hard work.
Absolutely.
So as a vegan, we can do anything. So
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna go somewhere there's not a downhill. Is this kind of like popular anywhere?
no, it's not really popular anywhere, and that's the idea. Is that it's unusual.
Okay, I let you take that. I don't want to
Yeah.
wreck your thing.
Nice.
Oh, I like your little dog too. Thank you.
Cool.
Ah, that was cool.
Could you do that from coast to coast?
I don't know.
Alright.
Let me get a video of you guys then. As I crossed the border, I was met by my vegan angels, Jimmy and Melanie, and what a feeling. What a feeling. That was my second province down. I did it! I made it! Yes! The weather is terrible today, but this is an important reminder of why I'm doing this. Animals suffer terribly, and this is nothing. Me getting a bit wet and a bit cold, that's nothing compared to what animals go through. Trying to battle those gale force winds made my body ache. But the thought that kept me going was, animals can't stop. They can't say enough is enough. So we have to keep going. I have to keep going. And we have to be their voice. I've just reached 1,000 Ks. That's 1,000 Ks I've pushed for animals. Uphill, against the wind, in the snow, in the rain, all for animal suffering. And as fate would have it, that 1,000 K marker is exactly here, and it's right by a dairy farm. Cows are enslaved, and their babies are taken away from them, so people can have their milk. We do not need to enslave animals. I've just pushed 1,000 Ks, eating nothing but plants, and it's brought me here, next to this farm, a dairy farm. That is a sign. Let's do better, people. So I've just been stopped by the police. It's probably because I got a bag on my head. And it was that day that I saw some cows in a field. This is what I'm trying for. I'm trying to spread the word for these guys. For all animals. They need us to be the voice. The emotions, the feelings I get are so much more intense. The animals I meet. I'm literally seeing enslaved animals. And that's hard to deal with. But then on the other hand, I'm meeting amazing people. And so it's this strange juxtaposition of trying to wrestle with those sad emotions, but then having those really high moments and great moments, and seeing activists, vegans, and even non-vegans who are willing to change, who take on board the message. I think I've said it before, but I need to say it again, is that the only people who are going to help animals are people. And I think making enemies isn't the right way to go about that. We need to educate, and we need to spread the message, and we need to get people to help animals. And Quebec really highlighted that, is that it didn't matter, even with a language barrier. We can still put forward that message of compassion, that message of love, regardless of nationalities, regardless of histories, regardless of language, regardless of our political views. We can still join together, and we can still be a voice, and we can still fight for animals. Go vegan.